Hello everyone, and welcome to my Iconic Goodbyes channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sharon and Phyllis saved from toxic gas. Tracy checks Martin's phone. Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers will be rescued from deadly gas, while Tracy Abbott examines Alan Lawson aka Martin Lawren's phone. In captivity, Phyllis and Sharon will enjoy the catharsis of completely wrecking the place. Sharon and Phyllis will also discover the camera that has been monitoring them, so they will turn it off and await the kidnapper's arrival. Phyllis and Sharon will arm themselves at the door, but suddenly a message will arrive on one of the burner phones. It will express displeasure with Sharon and Phyllis's unsportsmanlike actions before declaring that they have lost the game. Soon after, hazardous gas will be pumped into the room, so Phyllis will locate the source of the leak and desperately try to turn it off. Phyllis will not be successful, and she will pass out as the rescue team approaches. Chancellor will stop Billy Abbott and Nick Newman from breaking in because he needs to wait for the landlord. When the landlord appears on the YNR episode, he will claim there has been no interest in the property and it has been abandoned for years. However, the landlord's key will no longer work, indicating that the lock has been changed. When Chance eventually opens the lock, he'll go in first with some officers. Billy and Nick will not be far behind, so they will all end up in the same locked room, where they will most likely find Phyllis and Sharon. Sharon will hear Nick's voice and call out for him, prompting him to burst down the door and cradle her in his arms. Billy will also hold Phyllis while she fights to remain aware due to the seeping gas. Some EMTs will examine Phyllis and Sharon off-screen, and they will be allowed to go home. However, Sharon and Phyllis will wind up recounting their entire adventure to Nick, Billy, and Chance at the Newman ranch. There will be worry that the wicked person behind this twisted game is still on the loose. Because the kidnapper may not have intended for the rescue to occur, Phyllis will make a worried prediction and seek them out before they strike again. Tracy will receive another notification on Alan aka Martin's phone while in a suite at the GCAC. Tracy will appear perplexed when she discovers a notice regarding a security violation at the facility. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Tracy will soon receive updates on some shocking news, so stay tuned. YNR spoilers, Claire confronts Summer and warns her to back off Kyle. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Claire Newman is fed up with Summer Newman's advances on her guy. Summer and Kyle Abbott had been divorced for a while. Summer, on the other hand, appears to want Kyle back, something Claire refuses to accept. Claire Newman stakes her claim Claire and Kyle's relationship is relatively new. Claire, on the other hand, is certain that she wants to be with Kyle and sees Summer as an impediment. Claire has stood by and enabled Summer to spend as much time as she needs with Kyle to address Harrison Abbott. Claire draws the line when Summer hijacks her date, encouraging her to reschedule and depart. Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins offered to babysit so Kyle and Claire could have a romantic evening because they are staying at the athletic club while the house is being renovated. Summer and Kyle have been sharing Harrison each night. Claire has now been robbed of the most of her date time, and this will not happen again. Summer Newman wants Kyle Abbott back. Things between Summer and Chancellor struck a halt when he arrested her brother for murder. Chance was merely doing his job even though he was utterly off target about what had happened. Sharon Newman framed Daniel Romalotti, and when Phyllis Summers informed him this, Chance refused to listen. Summer has now realized that she made a mistake by siding with Phyllis and ruining her friendship with Kyle. Victor Newman encourages Summer to do this so he may demonstrate that Kyle is not the appropriate man for her. Victor pledged to cease intervening, but then lied. Will Summer be successful in bridging the gap between Kyle and Claire? Summer Newman is pushing Claire Newman's buttons. Summer may want Kyle back, but she may easily push Claire too hard. Claire was raised by her wild Aunt Jordan, who could think up some very terrible methods to teach Summer a lesson. However, Claire does not want to end herself in jail as a result of her actions. Claire will confront Summer and instruct her to back off. However, Claire has no idea how Kyle would react. Will Kyle end up splitting up with Claire due to her threats? Will Summer continue to press until Kyle and Claire split up because he is still too involved with Summer after all this time and not committed to her? YNR spoilers, Sally's 5 powerful words to Billy will leave you breathless. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates reveal that insecure Sally Spectra may have 5 words for Billy Abbott after Phyllis Summers' involvement changes the scene. Could the intimacy between Billy and Phyllis cause Sally to have considerable misgivings about her own relationship? Sally was already annoyed by Phyllis's insecurity. Sally Spectra had a few choice words for Billy Abbott. Her annoyance has been building since Phyllis hounded Billy with calls during their Paris holiday. While Sally sympathizes with Phyllis and the situation she has found herself in, she cannot deny the alarm on Billy's face. As he prepares for a daring rescue alongside Nick Newman, it is evident that they are the ones who will save Phyllis and Sharon Newman from their perilous situation. Following this dramatic turn of events, YNR spoilers suggest Phyllis may cling to Billy even more than before. It wouldn't surprise me if, in a moment of relief and thankfulness, Phyllis leaned in for a kiss with Billy. Phyllis and Billy's relationship could grow closer. Phyllis and Billy's relationship is on the verge of developing, prompting concerns for Sally. If Billy takes on the role of Phyllis's hero, the two will form a unique bond. As Sally struggles with her anxieties and observes Phyllis drawing Billy in tighter, the pressure on her may increase substantially. She may find herself at a crossroads, considering a critical question that may ultimately decide their destiny. This brings us to the pivotal moment when Sally may muster the guts to ask Billy a seemingly simple but deeply consequential question: do you want to be with Phyllis again? Billy may deny it, but Sally will be convinced. Billy may try to dismiss it, but Sally can't shake the feeling that he'd rather be with Phyllis again. This situation may arouse jealousy in Sally, but it is largely about protecting her heart from future pain. After all, she went through a lot of pain when Adam Newman deceived her with Chelsea Lawson, and she doesn't want to get into another problem. That's why Sally may insist on Billy telling the truth as her fears about his relationship with Phyllis develop. The unresolved link between Billy and Phyllis could jeopardize Sally's peace of mind, so people watch out for future developments in this complex love tale. The Young and the Restless preview week of March 17th, Martin busts Tracy, Nick's heart, Summer's new fear. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers, a preview clip has been published for the week of March 17, 2025. It indicates that Amy Lewis has been hospitalized. Tracy Abbott is approached by Martin Lawson, aka Alan Lawson. Summer Newman thinks that her mother is still in danger. Furthermore, Sharon Newman questions Nick Newman about his heart. Amy Lewis hospitalized. In the preview clip for the week of March 17th, Damien Kane visits Nate Hastings' residence. Damien enters and instantly asks his half-brother about Amy. Damien seems to have learned that Amy is currently in a Chicago hospital. While this is heartbreaking news, perhaps Damien will travel to Chicago to reconcile with his mother. Nick Newman's heart over with Nick, Sharon will interrogate him. It appears that the kidnapping experience will have affected both women in various ways. Sharon will be honest and direct with her ex-husband. Sharon asks Nick whether he ever considers getting back together. So, what will Nick reveal about his heart? Even if the answer is no, Sharon will know for definite rather than constantly wondering. Summer Newman's Fear. The Young and the Restless teasers for next week indicate that the preview clip also shows Summer catching up with Phyllis. As the two discuss the incident, Summer is startled that the abductor wanted the women discovered. Summer then tells her mother that the villain is still at large, putting her in risk. With no one knowing it's Martin, Phyllis and Sharon may become increasingly worried about the wrong individuals. Tracy Abbott busted Martin/Alan returns to the Abbott manse and suggests they go out on the town. However, as Martin/Alan notices Tracy gazing at his phone, his face darkens. The villain demands to know what Tracy is doing. Of course, Tracy is taken aback by her fiancé's sudden change in demeanor. Will Martin/Alan swiftly hide, or may Tracy become his next victim? Clearly, Martin/Alan intended to execute his wicked plot when they married. Tracy seeing the security alert, might she be in serious danger? What if Tracy goes missing next? What exactly is his endgame? Miss Hale Morgan, a YNR alum, takes center stage in Hallmark's Sherry's second act. According to The Young and the Restless teasers and updates, Miss Hale Morgan, who plays Hilary Hamilton and Amanda Sinclair on YNR, will be seen on Hallmark. The Daytime Emmy Award winner, who starred in 2023's Christmas with a Kiss, will return to the network for the new feature Hearts Around the Table, Sherry's second act. Sherry's second act is the second of 4 movies of a miniseries as the second installment of the Hearts Around the Table movie miniseries. This film follows Sherry Adams, played by Morgan, as she returns to Washington, D.C. following the conclusion of a relationship. Sherry, eager to reinvigorate her passion for painting, finds new inspiration when she meets Evan James, a repairman and gallery owner played by Brendan Morgan. Mindy Cohn, noted for her role in Facts of Life, plays Angie Hartman. Don't miss this romantic picture, which will air on the Hallmark Channel on Saturday, March 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. As previously stated, this is the second installment in a 4-part series. What about the other 3? Jenna's First Love, the first film in the series, also stars Miss Hale Morgan. Mindy Cohn, known for her role in The Facts of Life, plays Angie Hartman in all episodes. Miss Hale joins the cast as Sherry Adams and will appear in both the 3rd and 4th films in the series. Mark your calendars for the premiere of the first of the series on Hallmark, Sunday, March 22nd, at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Josh's third serving movie number 3. The third installment in the series is titled Hearts Around the Table, Josh's third serving, and it will air on Saturday, April 5th, at 8 p.m. When this much-anticipated picture premieres, it will be at Eastern Time. Miss Hale Morgan returns as Sherry Adams, Jake Epstein replaces Josh Adler, and Stephanie Bennett plays Ella Hawthorne. The story follows instructors Josh and Ella as they face the harsh reality of financial cuts to after-school programs. Fueled by their passion to effect change, they start on a fundraising mission, collaborating to acquire a significant donation only to encounter unexpected challenges along the way. Kiki's Fourth Ingredient, movie number 4. Hearts Around the Table. Kiki's Fourth Ingredient will air on Saturday, April 12th, at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark Channel. Miss Hale reprises her role as Sherry in the series finale, with Catherine Davis as Kiki Mercer and Torrance Coombs as Clay Rutherford. Kiki is overjoyed to have landed a huge wedding for her catering business, which could be a turning point in her career. However, the increasing pressure to achieve perfection begins to take its toll. Fortunately, Clay comes to her help, and they discover that their passion for cooking is as strong as their feelings for each other. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon and Phyllis's realized piece Tracy is wronged again. According to spoilers from The Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers' frequent breakthroughs signal that a threshold has been crossed. Could it be that these lifelong adversaries will bury the hatchet after escaping Alan Loren's horror show? His Wizard of Oz extravaganza appears to be nearing its conclusion. The viewer experiences the crescendo since Alan was seen watching a live smartphone video of his human lab trials just after asking Tracy Abbott to marry him, which she accepted. Before delving into the most recent grief Maitland's character will face, a brief study of a very odd scenario is required. Why so soon after Sharon Newman's abduction? Back-to-back kidnappings are implausible and unusual. One wonders what the intended storyline relationship was between Sharon's kidnapping by Jordan Howard and her abduction by Alan so shortly after. Fans have long tolerated abductions. Generally, some insane individual seeks vengeance or has a predetermined objective. It was understandable that Jordan did not want to carry out Ian Ward's plot to kill Sharon. Zank's now-deceased persona acquired leverage by shifting techniques throughout the time she turned against Ian. But seeing Sharon kidnapped again shortly after she escaped Jordan was ludicrous. However, the peace she and Phyllis have achieved opens up many exciting possibilities and may make this unlikely story valuable for those people. Alan Loren targets 2 unknowns. Alan is a well-known psychiatrist who is currently semi-retired. He was introduced to the audience by Tracy's sister, Ashley Abbott, and appeared to be a prospective romantic interest for her. Alan's crazy identical twin, Martin Loren, was inserted into his universe in Paris, France, which could have been a one-time occurrence. However, the audience was not shown the fateful scene in which the brothers fight and fall out of a second-story window. The Loren twins wore the identical clothes. As a result, it was impossible to determine who perished because there was no video shot from the window down to the ground. Soap aficionados are astute and predicted the climax, knowing Martin may have survived. The long build-up to this late winter's tale could definitely prove that Alan died last year and Martin has been living his brother's life since. That reminds me of Marco Anicelli doing the same thing to Jack Abbott, as well as other identity switchers like Patty Williams. Martin Loren continues the hoax, so if supporters are told that Martin is portraying Alan, they may be in on the hoax this time. In such case, Martin may avoid being revealed as Sharon and Phyllis's kidnapper and continue with his marriage plans. Unfortunately, Tracy is being set up for a major emotional meltdown. And why is this happening to one of Genoa City, Wisconsin's kindest souls? Tracy lost her daughter, Colleen Carlton, years ago. She's also had various ailments. There's no reason Alan or Martin would have chosen her to get connected with, yet it did, and she'll soon understand she's a psychological victim. The Young and the Restless spoilers, is Billy Flynn's new character teaming up with Victor for a new villainous plot? The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates reveal Billy Flynn's entrance to the series, which has piqued fans' interest in the nature of his new character. Many speculate that a storyline starring Victor Newman is already in the works. Billy Flynn is a popular face among soap opera viewers, best known for his depiction of Chad DiMera on Days of Our Lives, a position he has held since 2014. However, it has been confirmed that Flynn will be leaving this favorite drama to go on a new journey with The Young and the Restless, where he will introduce a new character. According to What to Watch, facts about Flynn's new part are scant, but that hasn't stopped fans from speculating on his character's plot. There is even some speculation in the publication that Flynn's character may have ties to Eric Braeden's iconic Victor, however it is unclear if they would be comrades or foes. Who may this mysterious new character be? One idea suggests that Flynn's character is a secret operative for Victor. He could be the insider Victor needs to break up Claire Newman's relationship with Kyle Abbott, which he dislikes. However, the soap appears to be hinting at a growing romance between Claire and Holden Novak. Another intriguing option is that Flynn is the elusive Aristotle Dumas. As Victor has previously stated, Dumas is the rightful owner of Damien's businesses. There has been much speculation about this mystery individual, who looks to be inspired by the Count of Monte Cristo. Josh Griffith talked to SOD about Billy's move to the CBS soap like Flynn's role. Fans have speculated whether Dumas will appear as a business adversary or a romantic interest for Genoa City residents. This could indicate that the two are the same individual. The timing is intriguing because both the actor and the role were recently revealed as new additions to the serial, although this could also be deceiving. On the soap, Victor has sent Michael Baldwin to investigate Dumas, which could lead to Dumas showing up in person and potentially a fight with Victor. According to Soap Opera Digest, Josh Griffith, the head writer of The Young and the Restless, expressed delight about Flynn joining the cast, but also stated that Flynn's episodes may not broadcast until next year. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.